Hey YouTube, my name is Jay Brown. Welcome back to my channel. So today, you guys, I wanted to just come on and share my thoughts on a number of things. Well, to get started, you guys, my thoughts on the current revelations coming from Chinese manufacturers that a number of luxury brands and items, but in particular luxury bags, are being made in Chinese factories. I heard that it was a huge thing all over TikTok. One of my purse friends sent me links to a lot of the videos. It wasn't as big of a shock as to me as you would think, because we all know that these luxury bags, these luxury goods are way overpriced, and you don't get to be a multinational conglomerate like LVMH or any of these other fashion houses without doing unethical, dishonest things. So to me, when I heard the news, it's kind of like, okay, it's Monday, water is wet and the sky is blue. What else honestly is new? And for me, luxury is in the eye of the beholder. So it honestly, whether the bags are made completely in France or completely in Spain, Italy, the US, wherever they are supposedly made versus China, it doesn't make much difference for me, because at the end of the day, these items are all grossly overpriced. We are definitely just paying for a name, definitely just paying for a label, and buying luxury or even contemporary bags, it's a choice. So if we don't like how these companies are doing business, if we don't like the deceptive practices, we don't have to do business with them. We don't have to patronize them. The issue for me is the reason why these manufacturers are coming out and coming forward and talking about how these items are being made. The catalyst behind this revelation, honestly, is the tariffs that the United States is government is enacting on all of these nations. Now, you guys, that is what we really need to be worried about. Don't be distracted, you guys. This is just a diversion. I personally could give a damn about some bags right about now. I know we love bags in this community. I love bags over here. But at the end of the day, we cannot feed our family with these luxury bags. We cannot send our kids to school with these luxury bags. These bags are not going to keep a roof over our heads. It's not going to keep us employed. We're not really realizing the impact to the full extent that these tariffs are about to have on us. I don't know if any of you guys got the emails from Shein and Temu. Now, I didn't get the email. One of my coworkers quickly came in after lunch one day and told me about it. Shein and Temu, effective April 25th, their prices are increasing by 200%. Now, if you're doing the math, their prices are going to literally triple. Now, if we're seeing that from Shein and Temu, imagine what we're going to see on Amazon. Okay. Um, a lot of those items that we like to get here in the bag community, whether it's chains, charms, little trinkets, and things, a lot of that stuff is sourced directly from China, shipped to whatever business here in the United States, and they're doing business through a platform called Fulfillment by Amazon. You guys, all of that stuff. It's not about to just be Shein and Temu charging us triple the price. You're going to start to see that on Amazon. And Amazon is actually already experiencing a slowdown. So the area that I live in is very heavily logistics based. That is one of our primary employment sectors in this area. And Amazon staff are already reporting a cutback in hours. So that means that there's less things being shipped out, as well as probably less items coming in. So that's something that we really need to pay attention to, you guys. And it's not even just items that are directly shipped from China that we need to be worried about. Even items that are made here stateside, American produced goods. Some component, some piece, some part of it at some point is coming from China. So let's just say you bought a bottle of hand sanitizer or a tube of toothpaste. That stuff may be produced here. But where do you think the plastic tubing is coming from? Where do you think the containers are coming from? A lot of this stuff is coming from China. So if you have not noticed already, we are already in unprecedented inflation and price gouging from these corporations. But now, on top of it, you guys, they're going to have an additional reason to increase prices. So I'm more worried about that than I am about any bag, let alone a luxury bag. And y'all know Louis Vuitton already pissed me off this year. So I wasn't really planning on making any major purchases from them. And here lately, I have been much more interested in vintage bags anyway. So if I choose to spend any of my discretionary income on a luxury item, it will more likely than not be pre-loved if it's a bag. And if I choose to purchase some SLGs, it will be smaller pieces. I can't in good conscience anticipating the economic impact that these tariffs are about to have on us to really wrap my mind and be worried about some luxury bags. I'm so serious, y'all. The next thing with these tariffs, y'all, you've seen the news, you've seen reports of how the stock market has been fluctuating wildly in response to every new tariff announcement or tariff rollback. You guys, that's not coincidental. So, we really need to be mindful of what's going on with our 401ks, our 457Bs. For those of us who have a pension, pay attention to how your pension investments are going. For those of us who work in corporations or any plan, any organization where some of their reserves are actually invested, all of that is way more important than the price of luxury bags because all of that is really going to affect your bottom line and your pocket at the end of the day. For those of you who are within retirement age, maybe you were counting down to retirement, these crazy fluctuations honestly could wipe out retirement savings and accounts. I have seen it happen. This happened to several folks in my family in the last recession in 2008. These tariffs, y'all, while we are worried about luxury bags and where they are being made, these tariffs, if we stop spending when prices shoot up, consumer spending goes down. And we know that our country the economy is very dependent on consumer spending. So the minute that drops off for an extended period of time, we will definitely be entering a recession. So I tried to keep it cute and give everybody a heads up and ask you if your bag collection is recession proof. And I hope that y'all was picking up what I'm putting down. But now I'm just back again to just flat out say it. Y'all, we have bigger fish to fry than be worrying about where these bags are being made. Sincerely, to the tariffs on China. We also have to keep in mind that a lot of our goods and services, the US is heavily dependent on our trade agreements with Canada and Mexico. 86% of the lumber that comes into the US comes from Canada, you guys. There were wildfires that ravaged LA County, something horrible. And so now all of those folks are going to be rebuilding. And that goes for anyone else who was looking to, maybe buy a home this year, do renovations. A lot of the supplies and the materials that you need to do those renovations and and build new homes, a lot of that stuff is coming from China, y'all. Matter of fact, let me give you a list of all of the things that are coming from China that is going to have a significant impact when these tariffs hit. But the long list: electronics and electronic equipment. So this includes phones, circuits, conductors, computers. So anybody in the market to buy a car, I would say back around 2022, my husband and I, when we were looking to buy our SUV, one of the things that held up the process was a shortage of semiconductors and chips needed to go in these cars. Getting from point A to point B is more important than a luxury bag, y'all. Being able to drive to and from work, to get your kids to school, to doctor's appointments, that's more important than a luxury bag. The next thing on the list: furniture. textiles and clothing, prefabricated buildings. So if you notice, y'all, when you see these new housing developments, anybody notice how fast they throw those things up? Or even when they're building warehouses, things like that, it's almost like these things go up overnight. It's because these parts and pieces of buildings and homes are prefabricated, and a lot of it's coming from China. Vehicles, enough said. Medical devices, personal protective equipment, and durable medical equipment. This was a major issue during the pandemic. Remember that, you guys? Everybody was looking for the KN95s, the KN85s, looking for masks, looking for gowns, looking for gloves, and it was a major issue. It's going to be an issue again. A lot of our hospitals are already struggling to maintain operations. They're already struggling and operating on razor thin margins. So a shortage in any type of medical equipment and supplies could immediately send their expenses up 20%, and they don't have that wiggle room. So then that could lead to hospitals closing. We have more important things to worry about, you guys. And then the last category, and these are all some of the major exports from China into the United States. The last category are raw and organic materials. Now, I know that's a really, really vague category, but that can be used to produce and manufacture a number of things. But you guys, keep your eyes on what's important. Pay attention to what's important. If a doggone sure is not, and I repeat, it is not luxury bags right now. I promise you. And if it is for you, man, kudos. Number one or most important thing to you right now, cool. But for me, I am very much concerned about our future. I am more concerned about the United States standing and rapport with other countries at this point. I am more concerned with the civil liberties that are really being eroded by the day right now. That's the bigger issue for me. The Department of Education, y'all, the Department of Education, the cuts to education at the national level. That is my concern. Cuts to Medicaid. That is my concern, you guys, because it's going to have a direct impact on my family's everyday life. And if you have kids in school, your family's everyday life. If you have family members in school, it's going to impact us all. So I just want us to make sure that we are paying attention to what is really happening in the world, because just these tax cuts alone that are proposed for the billionaires in this country, those tax cuts at the expense of programming that benefit us all, at the expense of the social safety net, that's going to have more of an impact than where your bag is made and produced. That's going to have more of an impact than the labels and the brands that we choose to carry. And I totally understand, you guys. Like I said, for a lot of us, bags and, accessories and things, that's our happy place. That's where we have fun. We kind of get to disconnect from what's really happening in the world. But I'm having a really hard time with that right now when the price of gas is still out of control. We're still paying 4.30 something a gallon in California. We are still paying an arm and a leg for eggs. The cost of feeding my family has increased by at least 50%. And that's a conservative estimate between 2022 to today. So I I'm more worried about that. And I am, again, very consciously still trying to cut back and make better financial decisions just out of caution for what we're dealing with. I hope that, everyone is doing well. I hope that everyone is, still working. And if you have a job right now, stay on your job. This is not the time to be making any crazy changes, any shifts. Go to your job and appreciate it, because there's a lot of folks out there right now that have lost their jobs and are looking, and there's nothing to be found. Also, while we're on the federal stuff, you guys, pay attention to the fact that a lot of federal departments have cut employees and cut staff. That's going to have real impacts on us all. So I know a lot of the ladies in the bag community We like to go on cruises and vacay. The CDC folks that are responsible for inspecting cruise ships and making sure that they are safe, making sure that there's no outbreaks and things like that on board, that those staff have been fired. So pay attention, be safe when you if you're going to continue cruising this year. Also, you guys, I'm sure you heard about all of the cuts with the Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA. You guys, I flew to Vegas last weekend, not this past weekend, but the weekend before. And I was sitting on the tarmac each time, 30 minutes to an hour, just to go from Southern California to Las Vegas. For a 30-minute flight, I was sitting there an additional 30 minutes to an hour. Why? Because there were not enough staff to safely direct and get folks off the ground and into the air. When we were scheduled to leave, there were 12 planes sitting and waiting to taxi in front of us. So I want you guys, please keep your eyes on the prize. Keep focused on what's really important. This whole discussion of luxury goods and where things are being made, frankly, is a distraction, y'all. Pay attention. And then also think about the motivation that some of those Chinese manufacturers may have had. They're operating seeking profit because who knows if they are really manufacturing the goods there. They could just be saying that just to get some sales. Who knows? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would love to hear from you in the comments. I'd love to hear your take and your thoughts on it. And I appreciate you watching. Have